After stalling out over the previous 3 quarters, Tampa Bay's apartment market recorded some much-needed progress in occupancy, and rental rates continue to climb. But is rent growth in Tampa sustainable? We'll discuss. Welcome to Apartment Market Dynamics from MPF Research. I'm Jay Parsons with your Tampa-St. Petersburg update. Let's start off with the good news in Tampa. Like most parts of the country, Tampa recorded a nice comeback in apartment demand in 2Q 2011, and as a result, occupancy climbed 0.5 points, and that followed 3 quarters of flatness. So vacancies remain abundant in Tampa, and that's the problem. 92.3% occupancy rate as of June, and that is especially disappointing because Tampa hasn't added much new apartment supply lately, or new supply levels have been trending down for sure, and yet occupancy rates have not been rebounding as you might expect. So let's back up here and look at the broader picture. Take a look at this chart showing annual demand levels in Tampa. You see the metro is moving along a good path for most of 2010. Demand on an annual basis peaked just 2 quarters ago at nearly 5,700 units. But look at where that line is trending, way down. Annual demand came in at just 2,700 units in the year ending June 2011. That is less than half the 12-month total seen just 2 quarters ago. Now, this trend is not especially unusual. In many places across the country, we've seen annual demand levels trending downward, but in most of those spots, it's because vacancies are going away. There's simply not as much desirable vacant product left to absorb. But that's not the case in Tampa, and that's why this trend is much more concerning, because there remains a lot of available product, even in the top tier. In a lot of places in the country, especially in the South, we've seen a big pickup in apartments built since 2000, but as you see on this chart here, apartments built since 2000 in Tampa are still just 92.6% full. And even if we exclude some of the product built in the past year that's still in the initial lease-up stage, the rate wouldn't be much better. And aside from the 94.9% reading in 1990s product, Tampa has underwhelming occupancy rates throughout its product age categories. And on a submarket level, occupancy rates are still below 90% in 2 key submarkets, South Pinellas County and also the University area. But despite all the softness in occupancy, Tampa apartment owners and operators haven't hesitated to raise rents. In fact, we've now seen quarterly same-store rent growth in each of the past 6 quarters. On an annual basis, same-store rents climbed 3.6% in the year ending June. Every submarket recorded same-store rent growth in the past year, even areas where occupancy rates are terrible. But here's what could be interesting. As you see on this chart, the level of year-over-year growth for the metro overall is actually down a bit from the 3.8% figure seen 1 quarter ago. And while that may just be a blip on the radar right now, it's certainly a trend to watch. And our expectation going forward is that that will indeed happen. We should see this trend line moving downward, and for a couple of reasons. And the main reason is there's just simply way too much vacant housing product in Tampa. You've seen the vacancy numbers in the apartment stock. And secondly, we also have a lot of vacant single-family homes and condos. Recently, Tampa has seen a big uptick in sales volumes of condos and single-family homes, but prices are still falling down. And what we've seen is that investors are buying up some of this product, and as those properties end up back in the rental pool, that's going to put downward pressure on pricing in the apartment sector, as a lot of these shadow market condos and single-family homes are going to be offered at desperation prices. So that's going to be the big challenge for Tampa, and that's why we think that while rents should continue to climb, the pace of growth is going to be pretty minimal. And that wraps us up for Tampa Bay. Until next time, for Apartment Market Dynamics and MPF Research, I'm Jay Parsons. Thank you for watching.
Want more? Go deeper with MPF Research's apartment market reports. From a national level, down to individual metros, to specific neighborhoods, MPF Research has been providing unparalleled apartment market intelligence to the multifamily industry for almost 5 decades. Learn more by contacting us at 877-284-4938 or visit www.npfresearch.com and click on Market Reports.